guys. Here, I'll flip these around for you real quick. This is the July 2022 Pick a Card readings. This, of course, is deck 1. If you've seen these before, you know how they go. The timestamps will be down below, but take some time if you need to. Pause the video. This is deck 1, this is deck 2, this is deck 3. Think about which one you're most drawn to. And let's get started. We'll get started with, of course, deck 1 first. Oh. Sorry, 1 second. Okay. Hi, deck 1. As always, the oracle cards will be coming later. Alright. I think you guys are plugged in, right? Hello, hello. I had to make sure. I didn't know if I had plugged the microphone in. Okay. So, the past, I know last time, maybe the time before as well, I talked about how there might be, like, some of you are involved in legal stuff. It doesn't always, it's not just because it's justice card doesn't mean legal, but I'll get into that, what it could mean in terms of that first. So legally, if any of you are in a legal battle right now, just continue to stay, I mean, positive is, of course, stay positive, but it's not even that. Stay level-headed, because you need to have a level head to be able to get the justice that you need. And there will be fair judgment at play. You just have to let everything run its course. And things will start continue to progress even further along. You just have to stay strong. It's about pushing past, even though you may feel not strong right now. You have to push past those feelings. If it's not the legal stuff, most of you probably are not dealing with that. This in general could just be any situation in your life that you feel you have been treated unfairly in the past. So what you need to do is you need to assess the situation fairly and think about what you can do. You may feel, I feel like it's more so like a mental thing. Mentally you feel not strong right now. You feel like you don't have the resources to overcome this hurdle, overcome this battle, but you definitely do. You just have to take action, but also be patient. Be patient until the right time comes to say something or do something. And when you do, don't back down. Continue pushing for what you deserve or what you need to hear. And then once that does get started, you will be able to, it will be like a steady, actually fast, more progressive, fast moving thing. And you'll feel like you'll lose that battle, whatever it is. And I think it's more so a mental thing than anything. But during that time, not only do you have to be patient until the right time comes about, but you also have to, again, keep that level head. You have to have a balanced mind and not be, don't look like the bad guy, because you need to make sure that no matter who's all involved, that you state your case, that you say what you need to say, like kind of in a professional manner. It's like you need to stay professional while everything is going on. If it's about work, it could be about people at work haven't maybe been all that kind to you lately, or you're not getting paid fairly. If it's in your personal relationships, it could be a relationship, but probably more so even a friendship. Maybe you're the one that always gives, and the other person takes, whatever it is in that friendship, or like family members do. That's mainly what I am picking up on for deck 1. Catlinite ancestors, root chakra. So this could also be a good time to call upon your ancestors, your spirit guides, spirit to be there for you during this more difficult or challenging time. Ask for them to help guide you and to give you as well proper information needed to be able to assess the situation fairly, move forward fairly, and everything will be okay if you trust yourself and if you also seek guidance in your ancestors, your loved ones that have passed on. That's it for you, deck one. Hope you enjoyed. I love you. You can definitely stick around for the decks if you like. Deck two. These for later. Interesting. So, if you are in a relationship, this can be not the best card. It can be about, or the best is for all this, or it could be good if you want a relationship. It could be good for if you've been fighting a lot lately. Make sure that what you have to do is that, yeah, if you're in a relationship right now, a romantic relationship specifically, whether it's like committed or not, there's probably been a lot of fighting lately, even if it's not like violent, like, oh no, screw you, oh you're awful, even if it's more so like fighting or just not communicating well. This is causing a huge mental block, and more so an intuitive block, where you're not trusting yourself enough, and maybe you've been really depressed. You don't really feel like you can probably confide in friends, but what you have to do is, the Empress could be like a mother figure. So whether it's as somebody else as a mother figure, or your own self, looking at yourself as a mother figure, you need to mother yourself or have somebody help guide you and like mother you in a way to help you to see the situation clearly. Is this person really right for you? Are they really there for you? And are they there for the right reasons? Are they there for the right reasons? Because, or maybe even if it could be that maybe it's like the friendship aspect of the relationship hasn't been going well lately, or they just don't want you to talk to their friends, or they don't like your friends. It can, but whatever involves the friends, it's not positive. And yeah, you need to really assess if the relationship is really good for you, because it might not be. If you really feel in your heart of hearts that it is, then you need to be able to upfront be like, hey, I've been really feeling sad or depressed or anxious lately. I don't like how we've been fighting. Then you have to confront all this. It could be about cheating as well, because Empress can occasionally, it could be about like, there's like another person, or if you're the one dating, it can be about that, and about there's like this lack of trust now. So not the best month for if you're in a relationship. Doesn't necessarily mean you'll break up. This is still upright. You can still work on it if you would choose to, but then you really need to stick up for yourself or be honest with each other. If it is not about any of that, it could be about all of what I said for the most part, but applied to a friendship, or maybe you're friends with somebody and they're really deeply in love, and so they've been neglecting you. That's been causing arguments. It's been making you feel like not worthy of being a friend of theirs, or they could be really happy, but then it's like you feel kind of neglected, or you just feel like that person isn't great for them, but they're not listening to you. You could always, if that's the case, it doesn't necessarily seem like it's a bad relationship, not necessarily, but it's that, so that's on them too. Hopefully come back around. You can try to talk to them and be like, hey, I feel like we haven't been talking as much lately, whatever it is you feel members lately, but then you've been neglecting all the other aspects of your life, especially friendships or family. So maybe there's something that you've been interested in doing, and you finally decide to do it. But again, you're neglecting your own actual needs, core needs, or the relationships around you. Okay, you're in the cards. Buffalo abundance. You are provided for in all ways. So no matter what you decide to do, just remember that you are, like, be the mother to yourself. You can provide for yourself. You can be there for yourself more than anybody else can. But don't rely on other people for your happiness, as well as, even if you do think you have everything under control, maybe you are taking care of like physical needs but not emotional needs, for example. Zincite, physical body, root chakra. Yeah, interesting. Because I was saying about like being provided for, even if it's like providing for yourself physically, but maybe a lot of you have been neglecting your physical needs as well. The other deck one got root chakra. They got pipestone, I believe it was. Wait, it's right here. Let me check. Yeah, pipestone. You got zincite, so I guess all of your needs need to be really met. Like for example, not getting enough sleep. If somebody's taking over your physical boundaries or like your time and energy, make sure that you think about what's best for yourself, not other people. Okay. Hope you enjoyed Chip 2. You can listen to the other one if you like. Deck 3. Hello, Deck 3. These will be saved for later. Oh gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm just gonna put all of the wands together. You all are really stuck right now. A lot of you have dealt with some heartbreak, or are going to for this month. Just, it'll be a time where you'll really want to be alone and isolated, and a lot of you will probably become really depressed. Yeah, just really depressed, really isolated. You won't know which direction to take. You'll just want to like take on this heartache, and it will be really hard for you to rebuild after this, and for you to be able to trust people. This could be a romantic relationship. Maybe somebody cheated on you, or they ended things abruptly and were expecting it, or maybe it's just been a really toxic relationship and you still could be in it. If that's the case, and this is a sign you should really probably end it. Like really. It could be about the death of a family member or loss of a friend, in terms of like you aren't friends anymore now that they have passed. Make sure that you grieve instead of only isolating and becoming really upset and sad. It's okay to have emotions and to feel sad and everything. And everybody does grieve differently, but make sure you don't just take everything on and don't process. You need to be able to process through your emotions, and you will be able to. You will be okay. You just have to allow yourself, give yourself time and space, but be kind to yourself. Allow yourself to see that everything will be different given some time, and that even though times will be rough for quite a bit, even for some of you, that it will not be like that forever. And allow yourself to think about what sensations you're feeling in your body and what you're thinking, instead of just pushing everything away. You really need to think, and don't be too impulsive in your decisions. Really think things out. Don't do things or say things out of anger or being hurt or sadness. But yeah, rather it's romantic. I mean, it could even be a loss of a career, and then you'll want to, like, for example, maybe move, and you'll want to get away from everybody and be like, oh my god, now I'm like, I don't know what to do. I like went to school for this, or I've been here for so long, and now I'm like done. It could be even just